making teriyaki sauce, and so this is something that we add over either rice or barbecue chicken. We store it in the fridge. It's a thicker sauce. It's not like a marinade. It's something that you use as a sauce over top. And what we're going to be using tonight is just regular white granulated sugar, soy sauce. Fresh ginger is imperative. Don't think that you can use ginger powder because it won't work. And fresh garlic. I'm using whole garlic cloves. You can use the chopped garlic that you can buy in the store that's in a jar, and you just spoon it out. I like just to use fresh garlic. First thing that we're going to do is take the garlic. We're not going to mince it. We're just going to make nice big slices of it. It's going to boil in the sauce, and we want to be able to remove it at the end, so if you just kind of make nice big chunks of it, it's easier to remove. When you're slicing your garlic or cleaning the garlic, the easiest way is to take your chef's knife, put it over top of the garlic, just do a big smash. That's going to remove the skin. Just peel it right off, cut this end off, and then take some nice, easy slices like this. This is fresh ginger. It's very inexpensive at the store and it just tastes so wonderful. Cut off the ends. And then you're just going to peel the outside skin off. These little nubs that stick out, it's not worth trying to peel around those. Just peel that all off. And then when you slice it, you're just going to take thin slice, lots of them. We're going to take the soy sauce. I've got a cup here. We're going to put it in a pot. We're going to add some of the fresh ginger that we just sliced up. Probably an inch worth of the ginger. And with the garlic, 2 really big cloves is probably more than enough. We're going to take our sugar. The sugar is going to depend on the soy sauce that you're using. Basically what we're making is a soy sauce syrup. So we're going to take the sugar and we're going to just keep on adding it until it gets thick. And then we're going to boil it and reduce it. Let it simmer so that the ginger and the garlic flavors kind of meld through. Okay, to start, we'll add a cup of sugar. It's typically, I guess, if I were going to estimate, I would say 2 parts of sugar to 1 part soy sauce. So we'll add 1 cup, 2 cups, I'm going to stir that in and let it dissolve. One of the things that I do when I'm cooking sugar or making any sort of a syrup is taking a pastry brush, dipping it in water, and just letting the water drip down the sides of the pan where any sugar has creeped up along the sides. This stops any crystallization of the sugar in your syrup. You can see we're getting to we're starting to get to a boil. Once it starts to boil like this, we're going to turn the heat down. Stir it. Don't let it overflow because it will become a mess. Just let it simmer now. See how thick this becomes. If we need to make it a little bit thicker, we're going to add a little bit more sugar to it. I'm just looking at this. I've turned the heat down a little bit and let it settle down. Gotten rid of the bubbles. And to me, this isn't just isn't quite thick enough. So I'm going to add a little bit more sugar. It's about a half to 3/4 of a cup of sugar. We'll stir that in. And again, let that dissolve. This is looking a little bit in better consistency for what we're looking for. It's kind of, it sticks to the spoon. Almost like a maple syrup. Again, if you have undissolved sugar crystals on the side of your pan, you want to use a pastry brush with water and just brush those off. You know, and if you don't have a pastry brush and you can't do this, it's not a big deal. You may just have to refresh your teriyaki sauce a little bit sooner than you normally would, because things will eventually crystallize if you let those sugar crystals sit in your sauce. When you think that you're at the right consistency, go ahead and taste your sauce. By all means, do not taste it while it's boiling like this. You can take your spoonful, but certainly let it cool for a minute or two before you put your tongue to that. That will stick to your tongue and burn you. So blow on it, take a taste. See if you like the flavor or not. If you don't like the flavor, you can add a little, if it's too salty, you can add a little bit of water or a little bit of sugar, a little bit more ginger, a little bit more garlic. Just play with the flavor. We added 2 3/4 cups of sugar to 1 cup of soy sauce, about an inch of fresh ginger, and probably about 2 large cloves of garlic. We've let it simmer for probably 5 minutes. We're gonna turn this down, let it simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, once this is cooled down, we're going to pull out the chunks of garlic and the ginger. We're going to put it in a condiment squeeze bottle. If you don't have one of these, geez, they're only like $1 at the grocery store, or you can put it in your empty soy sauce bottle, or even just a plastic container that you'd store leftovers in. Recommend these if you're going to make this sauce and keep it around. They're cheap, just go and buy one. This has been simmering for about 20 minutes now, and I just wanted to show you the consistency. It looks pretty fluid in the pot, and when you pull it up and let it drip, you can see that it coats the spoon, and as it cools, it forms really kind of stiff drops. See how that's just hanging on the spoon there, that last one. That's about the perfect consistency for what you're looking for. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull the ginger and the garlic out of here. This is a treat for my girls. They always love to eat teriyaki ginger and garlic, mostly the garlic. Once this is pulled out, you can go ahead and let it cool down, and then put it in whatever container that you're going to store it in the fridge. Hey, it's Mom, and this week we made our video in 3 parts: the rice, the teriyaki sauce, and the chicken. If you like this and you want to stay for the rest, you're going to click here and here for the next 2 parts. If you guys like this video, make sure you share it with all your friends so that they can see it too. Leave your comments below, like this page. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel also. And if you have any questions, email me at momscookingadvice@gmail.com. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.